My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 2nd February 2021. The focus of our reflection: to offer oneself totally for one's own good is good, but not great or out of the way. But to offer oneself for others' good is great and noble. Today, we celebrate the festivity of the presentation of the Lord in the temple. This is clearly symbolic and indicative of the nature and purpose of Jesus' life and mission. His human earthly life is an offering of the Father to humanity and for humanity for their salvation and redemption. Thus, his life is sacrificial and his mission is redemptive. The ritual presentation of the Lord symbolizes his actual presentation by his death and resurrection. What a destiny and mystery! He came to die, but it is not to remain under the shackles of death, to disappear completely. It is only to rise gloriously and thus make us live again. In his presentation is seen, in one scene, the whole story of his life and the culmination of it. In his presentation, we witness a totally different God, not a God who waits and appeases himself by various presentations and offerings by the humans. But we see a God who offers his own self. He does not offer merely some gifts and boons, but offers his most precious Son. Thereby, God reveals and reminds us of his very nature and of the nature of true love and also of the essence of salvation. Our God is a self-offering God. True love is self-offering, and salvation consists in self-offering for others. Jesus' presentation in the temple is not merely ritual fulfillment, not merely a chronological event in the history of his life, and not merely a part of his natural human growth. It is already an integral part of the redemptive process. His presentation is also a representation and invitation for our own presentation. Just as he is presented by the Father through his parents for the whole humanity, so too we must present and offer ourselves to God for the sake of others. It is only in self-giving and surrender that we obtain our salvation. And it is only in this life of offering that we fulfill our mission of salvation of others. As long as we refuse to offer and surrender ourselves to God and for the good of others, our life will have no meaning and no destiny. All the forces of self-centeredness, self-closure, defiance, and unreigned freedom are clear contradictions to the very essence of our life and mission. And now the direction and the directive for our life. Undue self-clinging and self-indulgence, losing sight of surrender to God and commitment to others' good are self-destructive.